ASMR ex-babe, and in that video she talked about some brand sponsorships and like what is appropriate in an email, stuff like that. And I was like, I will link that video down below, by the way. And I was like, wait, I do have like a story with a brand, and honestly I didn't think that I would tell it on my channel because it's been like 3 months since then, but why not? So let's just start. So again, this was like roughly 3 months ago, maybe more. Around that time I have had roughly 4,000 subscribers, maybe 4.5. So I was a way smaller channel than I am now. And I've had this brand reach out to me via email, which is totally fine and normal. I do have some brands, I don't know if they're really brands, reach out to me on Instagram. Like usually it's just spam, so unfortunately sometimes I kind of miss your guys' messages because my inbox is just full of scam sponsorships. However, this brand was real. I think it was like the first time I actually got a legitimate company offer me a partnership. It wasn't even a sponsorship because they wouldn't pay me, but I guess a collaboration, we can call it. And this brand was Czech. So already that was a bad sign because I didn't do that many Czech videos at the time. I was extremely busy with other stuff, and I just couldn't afford to make a 20-minute video and then spend like 4 to 5 hours making subtitles for it. So I just didn't do it at all. By the way, I do have water right here with ice. The ice is melted already a little bit. I like to have a drink when I'm telling a story, but there will be no alcohol today, it's just water. Alright. So, because this brand reached out to me in Czech, I was like, okay, this is not gonna end well because, again, I was making Czech content, right? And it wouldn't really make a sense for a Czech brand to sponsor me unless I had like maybe, I don't know, 50,000 subscribers, and I knew that at least 10,000 of them was Czech, right? That's another thing. I don't really know like the percentage of viewers that are from Czech Republic, simply because like this one short video completely like skewed my entire analytics, because that video has like over 300,000 views, and it got promoted in the US, Brazil and India. And I think there's like a big difference in that video and my regular videos. Like my regular videos get like 1,000 views. So it's like there's a imbalance right there. Therefore I don't really know like how many people from Czech Republic watch my video, how many people from Korea. They used to be the majority. Now I literally have no idea. Alright, so let's go back to the story. They sent me this super long email, and you know, now that I think about it, I think I can actually read it to you. Let's see, it was really long. Like I remember just like reading through it, it took me a while. Alright, let's see, I'll find it. Okay, let me go into my email. Alright. And oh, by the way, disclaimer, I don't want to sound like bratty. You know, I don't want to sound like, oh, I expect to be sponsored from brands, because that's not the case at all. And I'll tell you like a different story after I finish this nice at all. I don't expect anything from brands because I am aware that I am a tiny creator on YouTube, right? But this specific brand like made me so mad. Not mad, maybe annoyed with their behavior. So you can let me know if it was justified or not at the end. Alright. So they okay. Yeah, this email is super long. It's in Czech, so I will translate it, like parts of it. I don't want to read the entire email, but alright. I heard the neighbor's dog, so I paused for a little bit. But alright, let's just read it again. So it says, "Hi Kyla, my name is whatever, and I've been watching your channel for a long time." As soon as I have read that sentence, I was like, this is not gonna happen, because again, I wasn't posting Czech videos, and I know that they put that sentence in for everybody, but honestly I think they didn't do like a background check on me to see what kind of videos I actually post. I think they watched like one video that was in Czech and they were like, okay cool, they looked at like the number of subscribers and that was it. So I don't know, I think they really didn't do a background check on me at first. Whatever, this sentence kind of like proves it, I think. I think that the work you're doing is truly interesting, which I don't know, I wouldn't call ASMR interesting, I would call it like relaxing or good for people, healing maybe, but whatever. I like that you can create, and that's why I think that you could understand our goal very well and use it for yourself too. Again, like sometimes, because I'm translating this from Czech, there might be a slight difference in the nuance, but I'll do my best. The reason why I am contacting you is because I became a part of a beautiful project through a charity or volunteering company called whatever, I'm not gonna say it, here in Czech Republic, near the city. So already, like, that's completely unnecessary information. Like, I don't care about what kind of let me explain, because this like wasn't part of the brand at all. Like, I don't know why that was in here, but whatever. The project is called, let's give it a fake name, it was an instrument, so I'm gonna call it an instrument of light. So it's called an instrument of light. That is being made by a small family company, and their goal is to help the most, like the biggest amount of people. That's what it says. Again, like, I appreciate, and by the way, I did like a background check on the company, and I don't know, if that was really the case, that there are a small family business, because when I looked them up, because I worked in business and I know how to look up companies in like the official register of the state, and it was a part of like this multinational company with huge capital. So I was like, okay, but I was willing to let it slide because, I was interested in working with them. So, yeah, so already I was like a little suspicious. But let's continue. It's a musical instrument, like I said, that can be played by smaller kids, older people, or disabled people. It can be played by absolutely everybody. And then there's like this huge ass paragraph describing the musical instrument, which I think that honestly there's no point in putting that it's a whole ass, project. And obviously right now I'm just like one person in front of a camera. It's different, but I do spend time, like setting up everything and like editing, and especially if it's like a Korean video or like a mythology video, like so much more time goes into that. And I think that brands generally have an issue with that and recognizing that, because sometimes, they can offer creators like just straight up outraging deals, which, by the way, I don't think this one was outraging at all. I'll tell you why in a second. Like, this one was pretty reasonable, but we'll get to there, like why it didn't happen. So again, there's this like whole paragraph about like what it does and how it like releases emotions, and it's how the instrument is magical and it can like help people, and like, okay, cool. However, like one thing that I would like to point out is that they really like made it seem like they are this like mindfulness company, and because I worked in marketing before, I know that it's total BS. It's marketing, it sells. Like, mindfulness and spirituality sells right now, so brands focus on that. Some brands, of course, the same way that being a small business right now sells, and even, I would say, even some bigger companies take advantage of that and they pretend to be a smaller business while actually being a larger business. So that's really dishonest, right? But that's just how the climate is right now when it comes to marketing. So again, like this company like made it seem like they care about people so much, and like, no, like you just want to sell their product, and you want, like, they are reaching out to me as a creator and we are making a marketing deal here. Like, I will not believe your mindfulness nonsense, like, because I know that the majority of companies literally don't give a damn, but alright, so let's continue. And then they were like, oh, you can look at our websites. They linked their websites where you can find a lot of information. And then they were like, we strongly recommend you to look into like the family owner's story to understand our goal. So I have actually read that, and I will not read it to you guys, but it was like this super long, heartfelt story about how this owner came from Ukraine and he had a really hard time here in the Czech Republic, which, understandable, like, that's totally believable. And then how he started to make like these instruments out of like just junk metal, really, or like scrap metal. And like, it was a good story. One thing though is like, I've looked into like the official register, right, and the owner was a completely different person. So yeah, I don't know, it seems a little bit fishy, and I think that this company truly was trying to like make like a heartfelt image of what they do and all that, but at least don't lie, when it comes to stuff like that. I don't want to accuse them of lying, but again, like, the facts were there in the official register. I'm pretty sure they would have like some lame ass explanation for that, but whatever. Alright, so then they linked me like a bunch of YouTube videos where you can listen to the instrument, and I thought that was a really good idea for a video, because like the goal, like the relaxation goal that they were trying, to like achieve here pretty much resonated with my ASMR channel and all that. And so I thought that, it would be a really cool was genuinely interested with working with them, even though at this point I spent like 2 hours researching this project because, you know, I didn't want to mess it up. Like, it was my first legit deal, so I didn't want to mess it up. And then they continue with, like, if you're interested, like, we would send you the instrument. So it was like a barter deal basically, so you could try it and also get to know the power of it. If you would like it, it would be great if you could show it to other people and help us spread it into the world. If you didn't like use it, we would request it back. Thank you for your time and understanding, and let me know if you're interested. Basically, have a nice day. So this was like I would say it was a pretty good, like, legit email. The instrument was worth like $150, so it was more on like the pricier side because, like, I'm converting it to the local currency, right? And I'll say, like, with $150 you could probably buy like a small TV with that, or I don't know, 15, 17 books. Yeah, I'm just like trying to give you guys like an idea. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I was interested, even though I knew that like they were kind of, you know, like it was all just marketing, right? And like the mindfulness and all that. But I was interested. I was just like, yeah, I'll let it slide, and I have responded back. So I didn't expect them to pay me at all. Like, I have agreed to let them just send the product to me and be done with it. Which, by the way, when it comes to marketing, sending someone a product and them reviewing them for free in a bunch of like few thousand people is literally the least expensive method you can do, because like ads in magazines or like TV or like even social media like Facebook, they are crazily expensive. So, and you don't even know if it's gonna reach the right people, right? But here, technically it would reach the right people, you know. Clearly you care about ASMR and relaxation, and a few thousand people would watch it, right? So it would target like a specific audience that is dedicated to me, and I think that, you know, honestly, like, it's the least expensive method you can do. So I wouldn't even be interested in a payment above that, because I think it was pretty reasonable, you know. Like, the product itself was like kind of, you know, like it was more expensive, so, you know, I totally agreed with that. Alright, and I've sent them like in the reply, I was just like, if you would send it to me, like, I would make sure to use it in like a Czech ASMR video. I was just, you know, like, I really tried hard. I was just like, I would make sure to like show it to people in the right way, and I would be willing to make a dedicated video, because I think the instrument, the product itself, was worth a dedicated video. So I wrote them like a few paragraphs, you know, like, and I was writing that email for so long because I didn't know how to reply to sponsorship or like brand deals, you know. So it took me like some time, and it was in Czech, so I couldn't just go on Google and Google phrases that I can use, which I usually do when it comes to like brands and stuff. But yeah, alright. And then, so this was in May actually, so it was what, 3 months ago, yeah. I don't know when you're gonna see this video. It's July now that I'm filming this, but middle of July. Alright. And I was just like, oh, can I ask for more details? Thank you for your answer. Like, I look forward to hearing from you, basically. That's like the English translation, right? And then I didn't hear from them for almost 2 weeks. So I was just like, yeah, like, this is not gonna happen. And I was like, I which honestly, like, this is what you start with, like, you just wasted my time. And I think I'm more mad about the fact that this was during a time when I was extremely busy and I genuinely didn't have time to like read emails that are that long and do like research for a few hours. So I think that's like what I'm mostly mad about, like the time that I wasted. So yeah, so I didn't hear from them for a while. So I was like, not gonna happen. And then they have sent me like the most bullshit excuse I've ever read in my entire life. So let me read it to you. So they said, hello, I would like to thank you for your interest, and I would like to apologize because we are currently canceling our sponsorships because we are making a charity project and we don't want to cross energy with other marketing. Like, let me know if it's like, maybe it's just me, but like the last sentence, like, we don't want, I think the right word would be like different promotion. So we don't want to cross energies with a different promotion. So I forgot to explain this, but it doesn't sound that bad in English, but it makes no sense in Czech whatsoever, and honestly it sounds super sarcastic, so that's why I was so angry about it. First of all, you didn't do that a week ago. Really, you didn't do that a week ago. Like, cause I know that if you're in a company, these projects, or like you have a certain budget and you work on these projects like weeks ahead before you actually start them. So like, what the hell? Like, I think, I don't know, like because at first I was like, if you're not interested, or if you just would give me like, sorry, we're not interested, or we're no longer interested in working with you, fine. First of all, like, they have reached out to me, and I literally, all I did was I agreed to their terms like 3 days later. I don't know, like, I am annoyed again, like, now that I am reading this email again, because like, generally, like, this is not how you do marketing. And like, if this company would ever, because I didn't respond to that email, but if they would ever like send an email to me again, like, I would straight like send them to hell. Because like, what the hell? Like, especially like the last sentence, like, stop with your pretentious bullshit, like energies and vibrations, like, stop. You know, I'm getting like really salty now. But yeah, let me know, like, if you think that it's like really outrageous. So anyway, one thing I would absolutely do, a sponsorship for free, or like a brand deal, I don't even know what to call it. I think with sponsorship there has to be like a compensation, right? So a brand cooperation, I would 100% do them. I don't really care. I know that I'm a small creator, but right now I am in the process of like really trying to value my time that I put into the videos, because I think that my time and my effort is worth something. And again, totally fine. Would do a brand deal like that for free, 100%, for like a product exchange. At this point, would I have the same approach if I had 10 times more followers? Probably not. But right now, it's just what it is. And again, like, this was like the first legit company that I actually have heard from. And like, I don't expect shit from companies, but this was just like pure disrespectful to my time and my work as a creator. Or at least that's the way I see it. You might see it in like a different light, especially if you're not a creator. I'm pretty sure you would just be like, oh, whatever. Or maybe you wouldn't, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, different story, and this one has like a happy ending. I've had a Yes, I would. And also I know that because in like the booktube community, it's totally normal to have like arcs sent to influencers, and I don't really know if they get paid for that actually. I don't think so, because sometimes it's literally just like they get the book for free and they do a review and they spread awareness about the book. I think that's like the case. Maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. Like, again, I'm happy to spread the word about good products or good books or stuff that I believe in, right? That's totally fine. Like with the brand that I was talking about before, like at this point, all they had to do was just like send me the product, and that's it, because I would just give them an address and I would be treated like a regular customer basically, right? Because that's all they had to do. Like, it's the least you can do, really. And I don't know, let me know if you agree with me or not, that it was kind of like disrespectful for them, especially like cross energies. Like, is my energy bad? Like, what? Are you telling me that the energy of my videos is bad, or like what is that even supposed to mean?